So the past Scroll of Fortune actually ended, and I don't think I made a video covering it. I don't remember, I'll be honest. But there is a new Scroll of Fortune, and this time around I am going to cover it, which is the Fall Scroll of Fortune. And we're going to go through all this, we're going to redeem it all, I'm going to advance all the way through, and just buy the entire thing. Of course, we'll switch over to a different character first, just like check out all the rewards, and then all in one go redeem all the rewards and just kind of go over it. I really like this scroll just because there's a beanie, and I've been wearing beanies a lot recently, and I've been using my face cam a lot more too. So whenever on stream you guys see me with the beanie, it kind of like gave me that vibe. I'm like, this is actually perfect timing. So I was like, hey, let's make a video on the whole Scroll of Fortune and go over it. Also, I do want to clarify, I am currently sick, so I'm trying my best when it comes to videos. I know I've been like a little bit lacking, but been trying to like get plenty of rest as well, and resting my voice. So there's going to be times where I like kind of cut and stuff like that just because I'm sick, coughing, sneezing, all that stuff, and I'm very nasally right now. So hey, hopefully you guys can make it through the rest of the video with me just sounding a little bit weird, but I will be getting better. I've been sick like the past couple days, but I'm like getting way better day by day. So I think probably like in the next 2 days, maybe, that's my assumption, I should be better. I shouldn't be sick anymore, but this is just my assumption, right? But let's go over to the other character just so we can, you know, review all the items that are in the scroll. I just realized I have to buy crowns, so I'm actually going to do that first before we get into the whole thing. But as a side note, I did put a poll on the channel talking about if people want to see me do like console videos. Now, I did do a stream recently. If you have been watching streams, definitely check out the Twitch channel. I try to stream as much as I can on there. But I did a stream where I did play console and I played Xbox. So there was some like mixed reactions. People did like it, some people didn't. But I did put a poll, and I would appreciate if you guys haven't, definitely go to that poll and, you know, react to it like yes or no if you guys want to see that type of content. Because it lets me know as a content creator, like, hey, should I put some time aside to play on console and maybe max out a character on console just for the sake of certain videos? You guys let me know at the end of the day, but just want to put that out there while I'm buying crowns. So just as a side note as well, I appreciate everyone that does hop onto the Twitch and does subscribe on there. It does help out when it comes to making content because I just allocate any subs I get, or any of the people that do join the membership squad on YouTube. I allocate that all the way back into videos. So just want to say thank you to all the people that do join the membership squad or do subscribe to me on Twitch when it comes to like just paying the monthly subscription stuff. So thank you to all those people as well. If you guys have made it this far into the video, just wanted to remind you guys that 75% of you guys that watch me on a daily basis are not subscribed. So do me a huge favor and subscribe. We're on that grind to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. All right, now let's get back into the rest of the video. But crowns are secured. We're at 101k. The reason why I bought more than intended, we do have a crowns award event, and I will be making a separate video talking about that because it is a little bit controversial. Not really, but it is a little bit controversial. I will kind of like briefly talk about it. But the Sleepy Agent gear is back. And when this came out, it was like 500k crowns or something like that. And now you can get the full set for basically 60k. So there's been a lot of mixed reactions, but hey, whenever that video comes out, I will talk about it. But let's go over the scroll, right? That's the whole point of this video. So we're going to quickly just redeem this first item just because I did do Rate My Stitch, which you guys should be doing just because the fact is, hey, Rate My Stitch, get yourself some Stitch tokens, of course. But we do get some World Spell Elements. We'll just like quickly like go through everything right here. Get some World Spell Elements or TC. I mean, hey, it is what it is. Actually, let's go over the featured items first. So we get the Life Wolf Warrior. I'm not too sure if this is good for Beastmoon. I mean, you guys can let me know in the comments down below. I don't religiously play Beastmoon. I only do PvE Beastmoon, as I always mention. And whenever I do PvE Beastmoon, it's always Storm forms. So yeah, you guys can let me know. And Storm Wolf is always been a staple. So, but you guys can let me know in the comments down below when it comes to Life Wolf, when it comes to PvP Beastmoon. The other thing is the Jewel, the Mass Fane Jewel. Yeah, I low-key wish it was something else. Jewel-wise, I already have a Mass Fane Jewel, and I don't use it. I really don't. And I don't think some people are going to ask, does this stack? Is this worth even using? It's, you know, if you want to use it, you can. I just don't like relying on it. Especially if you're in a fight, and let's say this is the reason why you die. I don't want that to happen. Like, if I'm casting Mass Fate on my own accord, like, you know, turn 1 or whatever, that's fine. But I don't like having a make-ass Mass Fate. I kind of wish this was an item card that just was given to you. I'm not too much of a fan when it comes to make cast. It's very situational, like I always say. But hey, if you want this, go for it. The emo is drink cocoa, and this is perfect because I always drink chai. I know it's cocoa, but like, hey, I can use it as a reference that, you know, my chai and stuff like that. So I'm really glad. This is like the second emo I think they have. That's like a drinking one. I do have the other one from like a while back. I think it was like Christmas and something like that. But this is like a new one, and I really like it. And it's perfect. It's literally perfect. It fits my aesthetic a lot. So kind of glad about this one. And you'll probably see it a lot in thumbnails. Then we have the wand, which is the expressionist stir. I think that's how you say it. Looks weird. I mean, I assume this is like a double-handed wand, like a sword, like one of those. But I feel like this would glitch to the floor whenever like you cast it. It's giving me that vibe. But interesting weapon, I guess you can say. And then the teleport is Coco Go-Go. Is that? Oh, I think it's like a heart at the bottom when you teleport, and it's like with the the Coco. This is more of like a, I mean, I'm going to redeem this anyways on my Storm, but low-key, I would probably want to redeem this on my Fire, if possible, but can't really do that. I'll probably try to grind out the scroll on my Fire eventually, and see if I can get the full set again on my Fire. But let's go over everything else. We got some gold, Lunari, gold elixirs. Gold elixirs, I feel like some people underrate them. I do use my gold elixirs whenever I'm gardening, when they're all Elder, and it's just something I do. So, like, don't sleep on gold elixirs too much, just because, yeah, I like using them when just gardening. That's the only time I actually use them. Reagents, I mean, it's whatever. Swamp moss if you're working towards the thing, like the crafting recipe. Then we have this new pack mount, but 7 days. I will be doing a video talking about this pack. Just as a side note, I believe it's the same template as the one from the Polaris raid, like I forgot the name of it, but I believe it's the same template. I'll make a video separately talking about it, but not too much of a fan of the mount. I know some people like it, Halloween stuff, but I mean, it's September. We just got to September. I'm not too excited for Halloween yet. We got some mega snacks, some Beastmoon reagents as always. Wisteria, Spellements. Hey, you can get some Pigsy Spellements, which are always good to have. Spilling coffee. I think this is a new housing item. Interesting. It's literally, it's like floating, so that's kind of gas. I wish it was just like always spilling, I guess, in a sense, but we'll have to see about that. We already went over the idol, some more Lunari, XP boost. I like that for level locking, but I mean, it's only for level locking. Ice Ninja Pig idols. I mean, hey, if you're a Beastman player. Decathlon rune stuff. Oh, and then here's the new pack, which I will be talking about in a separate video. I mean, hey, if we get something, we'll get something. If not, it's not a big deal. Literally, the pack will come out later this month or next month. Probably later this month, judging by it. Then we have the boots from the set. They've been doing these types of boots a lot more. It's all right, but it's not my cup of tea. I don't know. The way that they design boots in this game, it's, situational in my opinion, like how it works with fits. Some of them look really good, some of them don't. This is not for me. And I don't think it's dyeable, but we'll find out, because they need to make more dyeable gear, in my opinion. And then, of course, we do have the Mass Faint, which we already talked about. Blueprint tokens, always good to have. I'm just like stockpiling my blueprint tokens, just in case we get some new stuff. Here's some more niche things. Lore spellments of your own school. I mean, hey, I'll take it. The wand, which we already talked about. The emote, which we already talked about. Key, I mean, you guys let me know if you guys want to see a skeleton key video on wooden. I didn't feel like there was a reason, but I mean, hey, you guys let me know. Random rematch or one shot, don't care. Storm Draconian, don't care. Fishing luck, no, not right now. Don't really care about it too much. Some more gold, some spellements for Grizzleheim. Upgrade. From what people were telling me, this is bugged. It's only giving you like one, apparently, like one idol. It's not giving you the full. I don't know if they fixed it on the recent patch, but I know some people were mentioning this in the server, so we'll find that out if that's still bugged. Hopefully it's not. Rune pack for Storm Decathlon. Coffee Bunt Cake. I think this has already existed in the game. I could be wrong. I might be thinking about the Crowns one. There's like a Crowns one that looks very similar to this. Energy elixirs, hey, we'll always take those. More pamphlets to craft the gauntlet, which I don't use because I already crafted all the gauntlets. Shining skills, those are useful for like certain recipes, but I already have enough. This is the hat I really want. It's wow, it's really nice. Honestly, it's really nice. I can't. There's nothing bad about it. I just wonder if you can dye it. If you can dye this, this would be like a really good hat for like a lot of stitches. But we'll have to find out about that. Another Decathlon rune pack. 30 world spellements or TC. I mean, world spellements. It doesn't even say which arc, so it just says world spellements. So yeah. Strengthening roots are always good to get. Oh, 40 arc 1 spellements, everyone's cool. I already have enough of those. I have too many arc 1 spellements, literally. Animus elixirs. My only downside with Animus elixirs, they're still not transferable between characters. I really don't like that. I have so many Animus elixirs on each and individual character, and I literally had to max out my Monstrology on every each character just to waste my Animus elixirs. So hopefully one day we can have that tradable between characters. More Lunari, gold key, which we always take. Here's the robe. Robe looks pretty good too. Just like I said, I wish it was, I don't know. We'll find out if it's dyeable. If it's not dyeable, it's kind of a miss, but it looks really cool. I will give it that. Then we have the mount. I've always said this. They really just need to make a perm. They really do. I hate having to wait like a couple months just for a crown sword to come out, and then later on, like a year or two later, they're gonna toss in the crown shop, and it's gonna be a perm. Just give us a perm, please. Give us a perm in the scroll. Like, this is a really cool mount. Really wish it was a perm. Really wish it was a perm. More pamphlets if you're trying to craft stuff. Idols, Lunari, double pet XP elixirs. Hey, we love double pet XP elixirs. More upgrades for the idols. And then we have the cocoa refiner. We'll see how this is. Maybe this is like interactable, so we'll see about that. Random elixir. I mean, hey, if we get a hyper elixir, I will always take that. Mega snack pack. Of course, the new scroll of fortune like paintings is now Grizzleheim. So next couple months we should be getting Grizzleheim paintings, but you don't need to buy the scroll for this. You literally can just get here naturally without having to unlock anything. So you can just get here without having to advance or buying the scroll because it's a free item. More stuff to craft the gauntlets, don't care. 3 1-hour double gardening. I will always take these, and I'm glad it's 3 because you can just leave it running on a character and just log out, which is perfect. And then, of course, the teleport effect. But that's everything in the scroll. Now let's quickly switch to the other character, which is the main character, and redeem everything. And then we'll go over some of the housing items and see if some of the gear is dyeable. You know, being sick, it's really annoying. I hate being sick. I'm always going to mention this. I really don't like being sick. And I can't even hear stuff properly as well. That's like part of like, I guess one of the symptoms I have. Dude, it sucks. It literally sucks. But anyways, now that we went over everything, it's time to do the fun part of the video where we just buy the scroll. Of course, it's cheaper if you have membership. If you don't have membership, it's 15k. If you have membership, 7.5. So let's buy that. And then the other part is where you spend 12k crowns to advance. Don't recommend this. I'm literally only doing this for the video, and I literally do this because the amount of support you guys give me. Usually I do this naturally, but a lot of you guys like these types of videos where I just go over the scroll and buy everything and just review everything. So I'm just keeping up with the tradition. As long as you guys keep supporting me, I'll keep doing this. But let's advance all the way, and there we go. Everything's unlocked. Now we spam click everything and see what happens. Watch my TCs be full, and it's gonna be like very anticlimactic when it comes to like certain things. There we go. And of course we'll get some stuff for that. So first let's see the teleport. Where is it? And then we also have the emo. I am gonna add the emo to my wheel right here. And also got to lock it. I wonder what's gonna happen once I reach 100 emotes. I'm scared for that day, but there's the emote right there. You guys can see. It literally reminds me of the cider break emote, just slightly different. It kind of glitches through my hat, but it's okay. But this is the one I usually use for thumbnails sometimes, which is a cider break. And I use it in like my intro at times too. But hey, this might be the new emote I do in intros. Who knows? But let's equip that to the radio menu. We'll put it right here. There you go. So let's quickly take off the mount. Let's go over the emote real quick. Where is it? Drink. Go. Oh, there's even a sound effect of you sipping on it. I wish it looped. They need to do more emotes where it loops. This one could have been a looping emote. And it's so possible for them to revisit this and make it looping. But hey, if they ever do, definitely they should loop this and you just keep sipping on it every so often. But very good emote. I'm a fan of that. It just literally reminds me of drinking my chai. And then we do have the teleport, which is right here. We can equip that, and we'll unequip the sprinkler one, or sprinklers. Wait, sprinkles, sprinkles on. But we can literally see this by just putting on a mount. Ooh, it has like a really nice sound effect. I like that. You know, that's going to be my teleport effect for a little bit. I like switching my teleport effect on my main every so often, but all my other characters use cherry blossom ones. Let's go over it one more time. And it does have a heart. Imagine, you know, what a cool little effect that they could have done is every time you know, do the teleport, it could be a different icon, like on the coffee. It could be like a heart, it could be a star, it could be like different things. And you know, there's a chance for you to get like a rare, like Wizard101 one, you know, something like that. That would have been a nice like addition to like the teleport. But let's go over the gear. So we got the beanie, of course. We do have the robe, the little apron. We do have the boots. Of course, the boots are going to go with the fit, but honestly, I feel like you can definitely wear some other boots. I don't think these boots actually even fit the whole aesthetic. That's just me. And then, of course, Yeah, the wand, I figured it was two-handed. Just looking at it, I was like, wait, this is definitely two-handed. What the hell? Like, what's going on here? And then I don't think we have anything else, no pet or anything. Oh, we do have the mount, which I will. Wow. Okay, yeah, this mount looks so goofy. I will equip this. There we go. It's just like one of the traditional ones. Yeah, where you just like hop around and stuff. You can kind of see. Wait, can I see inside? You can kind of see inside, like how the way how I'm sitting and stuff, which is kind of weird to see, honestly. Oh, what? Okay, my character glitched right there, but like, okay, at least you guys saw that. You can jump around with it and stuff. Kind of a fun little one. And then I do want to check is the housing item, so I'll quickly place those as well and see what those look like. So we did have the automatic, this one, and then there was another item. I don't remember what it was. I was like, I'll check it once we place it. Oh, there's a coffee one. Okay, this actually takes up a lot of space. But oh, it does flow. I didn't think it was gonna be flowing. Okay, wait, that changed everything. Okay, wait. And there was one more item. There's a coffee cake or whatever. And was there not one more item? I might have been tripping. Give me 1 second. Okay, it might have just been the coffee one, but hey, honestly, I'm kind of glad that it's flowing. I thought it wasn't going to be flowing. I thought it was just going to be like a standstill one, but the fact that it is actually, you know, still flowing and stuff like that in a constant motion, I like this housing item. Then we do have the stir. You can't interact with it, sadly. Wish you could. I mean, let's. No, I don't see any interactions. This was a kind of a missed opportunity, but it's always doing something. You can literally see right there. Oh, there you go. It made a cup of coffee with like a heart on it. And then it just resets. Okay, so it's just like a constant thing that just keeps going. And of course we have this bunk cake. What is it? What do you call it? Yeah, coffee bunk cake. I'm pretty sure there is literally a crowns variation of this. I have it in my house. Yeah, there is. Literally right there. There's a crown variation. Literally right there. So, I mean, hey, we got another bunk cake, but this time it is just a coffee variation. I mean, here's that. I'll probably place these somewhere in my house later for just like aesthetics. Probably like join over here with all the other ones. But let's go over to the dye shop and see in a moment of truth, can we actually dye this gear? Because that will give extra ratings if you can actually dye this gear. And if you can't, well, that sucks. Honestly, like at least dye the robe maybe. Boots are probably not going to be dyeable, but at least dye the robe. You would think, right? And you can't dye the gear. I really hate that. I really hate that they need to start doing that, man. They used to make like a lot of the Scroll of Fortune fits dyeable. Like this really could have been dyeable. It literally could have just changed the robe. The robe could be a different color. The hat, the beanie could be different colors. The boots, I mean, I understand if it's not dyeable. I mean, hey, you want to keep the theme going? Sure. But literally, this could have been dyeable. Literally. But yeah, of course, that's the wand. It's literally just a double-handed wand. Whatever. Why not? But that is the Scroll of Fortune. Oh, we can also do this before I end the video. Let's go over to Beastmoon. Where's Beastmoon Hunt? And you guys already noticed I don't do PvP Beastmoon, so I'm not really going to trip too much. But let's see if we can upgrade our form. So I believe it was the life wolf. And go over here, unlock beast. There we go. I also did get a good amount of Lunari. I think I had like 0 Lunari. I'm pretty sure, like very low. The upgrade tiers. Yeah, they didn't give me more idols. Unless I'm supposed to be no, they're supposed to give me more than that. You usually get enough to get it to tier 3, which definitely did not happen. I want to put that out there. Definitely. Is there like a divide thing? No. So literally it doesn't even give you enough to get to tier 3. So that's a bug, and I don't even think I'm gonna there's like literally no way of them to giving me my idols, which kinda sucks. So if I ever want to tier this up, I literally have to refarm the idols myself. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. So just be careful when you're redeeming the scroll, I guess, or just don't redeem it yet. You got like 80 days. You know, I'm doing this for video purposes, but I recommend if you really care about your wolf, don't redeem the Scroll of Fortune stuff yet till they fix it, and hopefully they fix it. I thought the patch that we had recently would also fix this too, but yeah, you can only tier it up once. You're supposed to be able to tier it up like 2 or 3 times. So there's that. I mean, there's the form. Cool, whatever. I got the badge. I'm definitely not going to be using that form anytime soon. But that is it for the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Sorry if my voice sounds a little bit terrible, like I said, but that is literally because I'm sick and I've been trying to force myself to make videos and just to keep it consistent. But I know like a lot of you guys are gonna just tell me go get some rest and stuff, but it's okay. So there is that. And that, leave a like, subscribe, all type of stuff. We're on that grind to 10K, as I always mention. And I appreciate everyone that does leave a comment or anything like that. It does help out with the algorithm. And you guys let me know your thoughts on the scroll. Do you guys wish it was dyeable? I honestly wish it was dyeable. And be careful redeeming the wolf stuff if you care about Beastmoon, because yeah, that still wasn't fixed. And I'm probably gonna message somebody saying, hey, you guys should probably look at this. So hopefully we can get that fixed sooner or later. But that is it for me. Leave a like, subscribe, all type of stuff, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.